Hello, welcome to my production breakdown of my song Interlude slash I Miss Me With You. I wrote about a year and a half ago. This is about a month late, so I mean, everything about the song has been late. So it was for a uni project, and then I added to it since, so, yeah. It's so good. Like, I'm sorry to toot my own horn, but I love this, especially the second section is good as well, but the first section I love it, and I'll go over some things that I might have changed if I had more time with it, or if I did it again. Ooh, nice pad. Whoa, who made that? Me. I made that. Well, anyway, we'll see. I enjoy doing these, like I said. I enjoy them because I always get surprised about stuff that I've done. I'm like, oh, that's a choice that I made. But yeah, I really hope you enjoy. And I'll just let the bass come in anyway. I also feel it's rude to not play it. Like once I've started it. But every time I go to your city. My friend Mickey, shout out to Mickey as always. Shout out to one of my friends who helped me with the songs. He recorded the guitars for the second half of it. And then one of the times when he was recording, I was like, oh, could you just do like a really, really quick, like as quick as you can pattern? So I've got a forwards track and I've got a backwards track. Then I've got a stereo spreader to make them sound funky and cool. Yeah, it's not doing loads actually, just a little bit. And then a channel EQ, which is really restrictive, so you can see here, and you'll see it moves around as well. And then just a delay, and that delay is being sent to a bunch of stuff as well. Okay, and then the guitars are being sent to this. Okay, so that's the build-up. So to create the kind of the aeroplane riser, I guess, I don't change the amount sent to the delay. I change the feedback here. So this one here, and as you can see, it kind of rises here. And if you do it just above 100, so 100 means it's never going to change. You're always going to get the same amount of feedback. 112, as you can see here, or 120, is going to get louder. So it's a really nice way of making a cool riser. So yeah, I can't remember how I did this. If I'm being dead ass, this volume bit here, that'll be the bit that's highlighted just there. I assume it's like a click or something like that. The wet going down would be the same thing. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh, wow. So yeah, the wet's being increased massively. The dry's being taken down, and the peak one gains this one. I don't know. Like, this is one of the, I'm sure this will make a difference. And I create that that bit by changing the delay time. I do that all the time. I think it's such a cool effect. And then there's these interjections, which I actually don't remember what they do. So let's just listen to that together. Nice. And then that comes in alongside this arpeggiated synth. And again, retro synth, the absolute goat. So it's got channel EQ on it, a limiter. I changed the arpeggiated rate. I wanted it to sound like a randomly generated kind of hardware synth. So to do this, I basically just drew it off grid and had the arpeggiated rate change for the first 13, 15 bars, so you wouldn't know like what the BPM was, and so that makes this really pretty sound. And then it's being sent to tape delay, another delay, a reverb, a chorus, no fuzz. Okay, go off queen, and another reverb. So yeah, I made it kind of sound like it's randomized by just not doing it to the grid and changing the arpeggiated rate. There's a delay, there's a verb increase, the note order variation changes, the note length changes. Yeah, some filter stuff. Ooh, and then, okay, and then I also bus 14. Well, bus 15 is a pitch delay. So that's also how I'm making it sound like an analog synth is, because there's also a pitch delay, which is down here, which is going up a fifth and up an octave. What is that? 1300. So that's off grid. So again, it's kind of helping with it's helping to disguise what the tempo of the track is. But this is all kind of, it's not actually to grid at all. My friend Sasha once asked me when she was starting out in production, she's like, "Oh, how do you like produce?" And I remember like the first thing I said to her, it's like, just add Foley. Just add Foley in the background. It always sounds better. And I agree with myself. So this I have a typewriter, which is going through Mishbeat. This is by Freak Show Industries. They've got like 4 or 5 free plugins, and they're all just weird. Again, Mickey showed me it. They're very weird. There's another one somewhere. I wish I could tell you how I got that weird stuttering effect. It will probably be a plugin. Probably one of the weird ones I just mentioned by Freak Show Industries. Again, very restrictive EQ, a de-esser, tape delay, QRS, which is a new reverb in Logic, which is really cool. And then just gain on it. Sorry, no, taking down gain. So if you look here, this is like so that's like red. That means it's speeding up. So these are fade ins and fade outs, and you can change them to adjust volume, or you can change them to adjust speed. But obviously the speed one is going to change the pitch of it. So another one here. And that's with the bass. I think that's when the bass comes in. Yeah. So yeah, and then I've bounced it out, obviously, to, I guess, cover a bit that wasn't working. Bus 16, which is a verb. I don't know. Oh, so both these I have, basically they were hanging over on the interchange between the first song and the second song. So I just made them into tracks, and then you can automate them to just like... Next bit is this MIDI trumpet. If I thought about it, I could have probably got someone to play. And that, there's a lot of that melody going on across the whole thing. A lot of suspended, I think. So that's in the pad, which we'll get onto next. This has the Mishi on as well. That's not doing loads, but if I turn up to that. Like, you can do really cool stuff with it. So yeah, I recommend all of these. Yeah, Dumpster Fire's good. Mishi's Pocket Dimensions are weird. I need to figure out how to actually use that one. Well, no, I know how to. I mean, like, I need to figure out how to use that in context of making something productively good. And then next thing we have is this pad. Sorry. There's the design. 2 square waves, some glide, the filter envelope, which is how you get that, like the wow. And that doesn't have anything. That's the compressor, reverb, and EQ. Oh, also Logic hack. If you go into project settings, MIDI, chase, notes, and sustains, these won't be ticked, okay? But if you do click them, then you can play notes in the middle of MIDI, which doesn't sound like a cool thing if you don't use Logic, or if you don't know like what that means. But basically, normally you'd have to play from there to get the notes to sound, because they only sound at the start, which I understand, but still, why? Second pad, also retro synth, because I'm a loyal boy, okay? I stay loyal. Bit darker. And again, this is square waves as well, so that's in between the square. I forgot what this wave's called. So that's kind of the main melody actually for the drop. And to emphasize the drop, which I think I did in Oil Money, I have the spread, which is the coolest plugin it's one of the coolest plugins. So, sick harmony. Sorry, what? Again, it's got the da-dee-dee-dee-dee, which is it's just a tone actually. I don't know. I don't know if you can tell, but when I'm making these tracks, it is a definite flow state. I have next to no idea what I'm doing, which is pretty cool. And then these are just little sprinklings, which are very nice. I think retro synth, yeah. And then this other one, which is a bit slower, I think. And higher up. So this is retro synth. Yeah, same again, pretty much. I would have messed around with the filters and the envelopes for that. Again, looks like it's being sent to a bunch of different buses. Just go back and check what they were. I can't. Well, fuck it. Delay, reverb, fuzz. Just this will be the same again. Weird EQ. Lots of boosted. That's high, so high. Anyway, big bass. I love that bass. No, so then there's a bunch of automation to kind of make it all like wind down and feed into the second part of the song, including this bounce out here, which is where like you take the MIDI and turn it into audio. So I think this is just the whole song bounced out, and then it has again one of the red slowdowns. So then second half, the fun bit. Mickey came to me with literally just this. So that was recorded with this mic. All stuff is recorded with this mic. I love it dearly. Audio Technica AT2020. Yeah, AT2020. You see it's got M guitar, C guitar. I had his guitar and my guitar. So that's probably... I don't know if it changes that much about it. But yeah, I got him to record it on 2 guitars because I'm a meme producer. I'm sure he won't mind me showing this. I had to do a little bit of editing. Tiny bit of editing. Literally just tempo. And then in the bridge bit, he has like this lower kind of bass line almost that chugs along. The chug. I used to fall. Oh, and delay. Oh, sorry, I haven't actually gone through what I'm doing here. So compressor, EQ, delay. Which does that change maybe? Oh, which is like it's slapback. I'm doing slapback. I really love kind of blending stuff together. So you'll hear the delay rise here. So and got a spreader. I think it's like a modulation thing, like a chorus or something. Again, my favorite. And then you got to go into a reverb, the delay, which has a weird EQ on it, and fuzz. Oh, chorus. Also, I don't know how to play this guitar part. I'm gonna have to learn if I ever want to play this out. Then my usual harmony stackings. Every time I go to your city, I go with the hope of you. I take a boat. That was originally hittable. I think there might still be a hit somewhere in there. But I initially had I redid the harmonies. Go with the hope of you. Which I kind of like. I take a boat, watch it go out, it all comes back to you. And that back stands out. I should have probably done something about that. But yeah, so I redid the harmonies like a month before it came out. More subtle, I think, which I quite like. I take a boat, watch it go out. So I have 2 regular ones. Every time I go to your city. So yeah, as you can see, take a boat, watch it go out, it very pitchy. And then I have 2 like electric ones, which are very finely tuned. Every time I go to your city, I go. And format shifted altogether. I take a boat, watch it go out, it all comes back to you. And I've also got an octave, which just has a delay on it. To the city I go with the hope of you. And then with the harmonies. Every time I go to your city, I go with the hope of you. Yeah, there's the hit. I hit a ball. Don't ask me what the harmonies are. I don't know. I do them all by ear because I'm just that guy. In the bridge, second half of the bridge, there's this echo, which isn't actually an echo, it's just me recording it twice because I wanted to change like the end bit you'll hear. So the harmony is stereo spreader, reverb, EQ, delay, and then this Scooby-Doo-esque phase, which is great. Love it. Compressor, exciter, my classic on vocals, vocal stacks, reverb, compressor. Actually, I'm proud of both bits of this track. I really like both of them. This is pretty much it, actually, I think. So yeah, that's you can hear there's a minor third when there should be a major, which is I love. The slightest touch, and cried in stars over it. And also the delay, quote unquote. Over it. So there's also a little click that comes in second half. The slightest touch, I miss me with you. So yeah, that is Interlude / I Miss Me With You. Very good song. Yeah, I think that's my personal favourite out of the two. I don't really know why, because the other one is, I think, technically more impressive. I need to get better at drums. I've recently had a phobia of doing drums. I don't know why. I just don't want to do them anymore. But yeah, I'm just going to play the song through one time, because I like it. Every time I go to your city, I go with the hope of you. I take a bowl, watch it go out, it all comes back to you. But that was a while ago, I mean more than a year ago. The thoughts routine now, when I get down, down, down. I know you've changed my view on love, 'cause I haven't felt it since. And I still fall at the slightest touch, cried in stars over it. Your bed in summer, we watch the sunrise while I made love to you. Neither one of us said the truth, 'cause I never told it to you. If you hear this, I'm sorry. You moved on, got other worries, and it's best you never knew how miss me with you. So yeah, that was the song. New music coming soon. Subscribe to Bedroom Radio. Subscribe to this. Yeah. Thank you.